We talk about that before people go out and use pesticides, they really should identify the pest that they're trying to control. What should a homeowner really keep in mind? How do they do about this? What do they need to check for insect damage, or try to find out how to get an idea of it?
Well, I guess the most important thing is to make sure you actually find the insect that's doing the damage. If you only find the damage itself, of course that can sometimes mean the insect's gone, and there'd be no point in applying a pesticide because there's nothing there to kill. So you need to find it in the act. And most of our typical pests are very common. They're pretty easy to identify with common field guides, or these days with the internet, just materials like that from Extension.
Okay, some people say they don't want to use pesticides, but they want to do more organic type of stuff. Now, how do you deal with that when we're talking about pollination with the different plants being down? How do you answer those type of questions with the...
Well, one of the most important things is we don't like to talk about that topic at this time of year. We love to talk about that topic in the winter and in the spring as people are preparing their gardens. There are many, many things we can recommend to prevent insects from getting in at all, or to delay them from arriving in a garden. So if you want to be an organic gardener, you have to do as much as you can ahead of time. Then once the season starts and the insects are at work, there are more limited options to the organic gardener. We do have some safer type materials that can be sprayed like a pesticide, but in general they don't work as well as some of the more conventional materials.
We're getting some questions on vine borer, and are you suggesting they start cutting in the vine to look at the borer? How can you tell about that damage?
Okay, well, you can do that, but what we usually look for is a small hole and sawdust coming out of it. You have to look at the base of the plant, and if you find that, that's really good evidence that it's already in there working. Or sometimes you can find the eggs if they haven't bored in yet, but the insect has laid the eggs.
If you're having problems with insects on your vegetables, you want to learn how to ID them and find out how to prevent them or control them, I recommend that you attend the Franklin County Master Gardeners Field event this Sunday on the Waterman Farm entrance right off of Kenny Road, OSU, this Sunday from 12 to 1:30. I'm Tom McNutt for Your Garden.